Hello, welcome to my first video for 2022. Finally made it. Video is a little late due to things. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad you're here, and this is the first time you're seeing the walls of my apartment, so welcome. We'll figure out the lighting and background setup further later on, but whatever. Anyways, this is the lovely kitty cat with glasses. As you can see, I'm not wearing glasses. I just didn't want to deal with the lighting issue today. But we're here. Okay, we are here. And then is my C.S. Lewis shelf up there. Most of the C.S. Lewis books I own are on that shelf.
Oh guys, I feel so silly today.
No, I haven't read all the books that I own, but I love C.S. Lewis and I quote him a lot. Oh, it's good times. I'm a little bit of a hot mess, recovering from dealing with the changes in weather. That messes with my sinuses. Probably was like,
you do this every time the weather changes. Everything's dying, you're dying, everyone else is dying, you're all dying.
Sounds about right. It's the new year. Are you a New Year's resolution kind of person? I know that New Year's resolutions have been getting a bad rap recently. A lot of negativity on the New Year's resolutions. I'm more of a word of the year kind of lady myself. If you're the kind of person that does New Year's resolutions, specifically and keeps them long term, I would love to know about that. Please, somebody write a comment down below. Or is it just like some years it works out and some years it doesn't? I don't know. My word of the year is effective. So I'm trying to look at the different areas of my life and seeing if I am being effective in them and how I can improve on being
effective.
How I could improve on being effective as a wife, as a follower of Christ, as a writer, as a friend, as an employee. Am I being effective? How can I improve that? And then are the things I use in my life, or the thoughts that I rehearse in my mind, or the habits that I have, are those helping me to be more or less effective? That's what I'm doing. Speaking of words of the year, I'm also going to be doing, for the year of 2022 in my bullet journal, I will be doing word of the month. And so each month, there will be a word. I will talk about its origins, and then I will also use that word to kind of dictate the aesthetic for the month. And I don't know which direction I'll take it, whether it'll be like each month has a very cohesive aesthetic based on that word, loosely or not so loosely, or if like each spread will have its own aesthetic, based around that word. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. I might just switch it up every month. We'll see what works, because some words are a little more flexible than others, so we'll just see how it goes. So this month, the word is vestige. Let's get into the bullet journaling. So we're starting off with the future log. So this will be 4 months. I am using some transparent calendar stickers from ITENstickers on Etsy. I'll have a link in the description below. And I'm actually using several different stickers from this same Etsy shop, including the little labels on the bottom of the pages. I also purchased a pack of kind of long cards, such as the one you see ripped up at the top of like a map. I would link them, but when I went to the Etsy shop, it looks like they are sold out, but I believe it's from her stickers on Etsy. Now on to the real fun. I experimented with vellum paper a bit throughout these spreads, and some of it worked, some of it didn't, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what I was doing. So, but I was trying, okay guys? I just thought it'd be fun to try that. And as you can see, I tried writing out the same word over and over and over again. The first definition of vestige is a trace, mark, or visible sign left by something, such as an ancient city or a condition or practice, vanished or lost. That is the main definition I'm using for this, for the inspiration for this aesthetic. And then the other definitions are the smallest quantity or trace, a footprint, or a bodily part or organ that is small and degenerate or imperfectly developed in comparison to one more fully developed in an earlier stage of the individual in a past generation or in closely related forms. Also, we have a quote from C.S. Lewis that I wrote out already that says, "There are far, far better things ahead than any we leave behind." I also used some Tim Holtz's collage paper from the Entomology and Typeset rolls. And I found this really cool font on Pinterest that I'm using here for the word January, and I will link the pin down below. So for the origin of the word vestige, it shows for the etymology that in 1600 AD, it came from the French word vestige, which means a mark, trace, or sign. And then before that, it came from the Latin word vestigium. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. It's been a while since I took any Latin, which I did. But yes, so the Latin word vestigium means footprint or trace. And I guess before that, they don't really know where it came from. So I don't know if that's the beginning of the word or what. So apparently I was really not happy with the other times that I wrote out the word vestige. I don't know. I just couldn't be happy, but I think that was the final time that I wrote it out. We're moving into the trackers spread, and I'm using these cards to do kind of, trackers, logs of those particular activities. And again, I'm trying to do vellum stuff, and it doesn't work out again, and I got frustrated, but whatever. I do really like that slice ceramic blade cutter thing. Yeah, I like it a lot. I do have it linked down below as well. I think it's really cool. And I'm using another sticker from ITENstickers for the big basic tracker, but I like the idea of using logs for reading and writing and exercise, so I can be I exercised. What did I do? Did I do leg lifts or take a walk, or if I wrote, did I write a part of a chapter? Did I work on character development? That kind of a thing. I like being able to keep track of the specifics of what I'm doing. Embrace uncertainty. Some of the most beautiful chapters in our lives won't have a title until much later. I think that's very true, because I feel like in my life there's been many things that I've had to rename the chapters, because almost as soon as it happened, I tried to figure out the lesson, tried to figure out what to learn. And I think that's what we're supposed to do, but we always have to be open to editing the name of the chapter when we realize we're wrong. I don't think I was able to find the exact author. And then this one is Scared? Good. We don't grow when we stay inside our comfort zone. You may notice the little Polaroid stickers I've been using around the different spreads, and they are from EmeralddAvenuee on Etsy. Love Etsy. Again, the link is down below, and now we are on the calendar spread. I am cutting out some of that collage paper we talked about earlier, and I've been using that piece of cardboard just so I don't get the stickiness from the glue stick on anything unnecessarily, you know what I mean? And it's easy to do. I really love the little Polaroid stickers and how they show this overgrown, abandoned place, and I love it so much. And then I'm trying to put the clear calendar sticker over this card. I'm not sure if that's my best decision that I made during this planning process, because I've had trouble reading one of the rows of days in the month on that sticker because of the print on the card underneath. So anyways, I think I'm being a little too hard on myself during this video. So sorry guys, but I have a feeling you can relate if you are someone who likes to get creative. We sometimes obsess over the details and kick ourselves for it, but nobody's perfect. Things aren't always going to go the way we want them to, and sometimes the things we think we want is not actually what we want. It's a whole process. To catch us up, I wrote out Psalms 143:5, which says, "I remember the days of old, I meditate on all that you have done. I ponder the works of your hands." And we have moved on to the content creation spread. There's something almost therapeutic about slapping on pieces of paper on top of each other. I'm going to be putting a YouTube log, an Instagram log to track growth of subscribers and followers, that sort of thing. And then on the right hand side you can see that I'm doing like a list calendar, and then I also will have my content creation goals and my focus. And as you can see, I needed some coffee, so I'm working on that. And the quote says, "Keep going, because you did not come this far just to come this far," from at Molly Ho Studio. And this is the final January monthly spread, the 1 line a day. And so far, I haven't been great at keeping up with it, but I'm hoping to get better throughout the month. So I looked up the oldest cities in the world, and there were several lists that popped up. Among some of them was Athens, Greece, Sidon, Lebanon, Fayum, Egypt, which is apparently the oldest city in all of Africa, Byblos, I think it's Byblos, Lebanon, Jericho of the West Bank, and Plovdiv, Bulgaria. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation of that, but I just thought it'd be interesting considering the word of the month. We're coming up on the flip through. There's John 13:7. Jesus replied, "You don't understand now what I am doing, but someday you will." Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video today, and I want to do more than just bullet journaling videos, but I at least will be doing that. I will let you know as things start to progress. Now that we're in the new year, I'm planning to have a more effective YouTube channel. Stay tuned. Please like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're interested in seeing more, and I will see you next time.